A question was posed to Angus Young, asking him to identify the most regrettable Acdc song all time. Acdc did a love song called Love Song on our first album, which was called High Voltage. That is a really unusual approach to attempt. As a result of Bon Scott, the band's vocalist at the time, writing the lyrics, Angus Young was unsure whether or not they were attempting to spoof love ballads of the period. There are no words that I can even recall at this point. The guy who worked for us at our record company informed us that's what was playing on the radio in our area at the time, and it was really quiet music. This is the reason why I remember the song. That song, according to his opinion, ought to be released because it is likely to receive some broadcast. As a result, these stations began to play the other song, which was a cover of a blues standard called Baby, Please Don't Go. After that, they began to play the second song. With the B-side, Acdc were able to produce a hit record. The only thing that could save the music was that one thing. Acdc founding members Angus and Malcolm Young, who were born in Glasgow, extended an invitation to Scott to join the band in 1974. Scott went on to attain international prominence before succumbing to alcohol poisoning at the age of 33 in 1980. In addition to High Voltage, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Let There Be Rock, and Highway to Hell, he contributed his vocals to the first 6 studio albums released by Acdc. There was a time when Angus told the Pulse of Radio that the band was on the verge of not being able to move on after Scott's passing. Bon was the most important. He was a full-fledged frontman, and he also had this wonderful persona. Bon had a rock and roll lifestyle all over his life. It was quite difficult to deal with Bon because what you saw was exactly what you got. Acdc's most recent album, titled Power Up, went on to become the #1 album in 18 different nations, including the United States, where it sold more than 117,000 copies in its first week of release. With the albums Back in Black 1980s, Ball Breaker Live 1990s, Black Ice 2000s, Rock or Bust 2010s, and Power Up 2020s, Acdc is the first Australian band in the history of the music industry to have a #1 album in their native country for a period of 50 years.